is that just like body language, just like how you open, you're the standard, you're the context. So when you're escalating with somebody, it's got to be on your rhythm, okay? Too many guys get stuck on, well, I was making out with her for half an hour, and then she, like, resists my attempts to, like, do other stuff with her. And it's like, yeah, dude, because she knows what the fuck you're doing. Like, you're trying to fulfill some other social expectation of how sex goes down. Like, I make out for 20 minutes, and then I fondle her breast for 2 minutes. And if she's cool with that, then I go down lower and lower, you know? And girls are so in tune to that. They don't want that because that's not a guy being his own standard. That's not a guy on his own rhythm doing what he wants to do, okay? Sex, you know, it's a personal thing. Okay? It can't be about, like, what the movies say sexual escalation is, okay? You know, too many guys, they'll be kissing a girl for too long or whatnot. And, you know, I see that as you're asking for too much compliance from a girl, okay? When you're, you know, you're expecting her to kiss you back instead of actually just leading the interaction further on into physicalness, okay? So anyways, when a girl's with me, like I mentioned earlier, like I'll slap her butt, you know, like to see if it's good to eat, you know. That's like my attitude, you know, and she's fun with that too, because you guys got to understand that girls really want to have sex, okay? But they don't want to have sex with creepos or guys that are just thinking about other things, or guys that don't want sex. They want to have sex with, like, real guys. And then they're, like, free with it. And if they know you're a guy that's just non-judgmental, then, you know, it's blown wide open, right? All those stereotypes about, like, you know, girls being afraid of sex and being, you know, like, oh, you know, that's reserved for the rest of society. Okay, when you're a solid guy, like the Secret Society article, like Tyler's talking about, there's like another sect. There's like other shit going on, you know. And we might even, girls and even guys might even pay that lip service. But when it comes down to it, you know, sex is a personal vibe, and it can be aggressive or it can be soft and sweet. Anyways, when I was with her, she changed into like these little workout sweats and like this shirt, and I'm like hanging out with her, and I'm like grab her shirt and like rip it open, like look at her breasts, you know, and she's like, oh, you know, but it's like hilarious. And like I'd grab her pants and like, you know, rip them away to see like what she's got going on, and she'd like scream, but you know, it was hot, you know, and she thought it was hot too. Anyways, I don't actually have sex with her that night. It was intense, but we fell asleep holding hands, so it was really nice. And then the next morning, we get up and we're hanging out, and she's like, well, I got to take a shower now. I'm like, cool, let's go, right? So I'm like trying to follow her in there, and she like gets to the door, and she's like, what are you doing? Go away. I'm like, okay, fine. So I go out to the living room, and I'm like watching TV on the couch, you know. 5 minutes later, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I throw that shit down. I'm like, you know, go it. You know, the bathroom door's unlocked. Was that bathroom door unlocked for a reason? Yes. Okay. I walk in. It's like showering. I peek in, and she's like, oh. You know, I march to the other side. She's like, you know. Then I'm like, you know, and I'm just standing with her like this, and she's like, oh, you're crazy. What are you doing? She's trying to scold me. I'm just like, you know, having a fun time with her, and you know, just like any hot girl, like, you know, they don't give a shit about, you know, your feelings or anything. She's like, your dick goes to the left, and I'm like, you know, like, I don't, you know, that's not gonna faze me, you know. That's really just my attitude. Anyways, you know, we're kind of like getting frisky in there, and then she kind of like goes to like do something down here, and I just grab her, and she's like, oh, you know, and so it goes from there. And of course, I had a condom in the shower with me, and I used one, right? Right. Okay. Exactly.